morning, you guys. Welcome to the video. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm super stoked to have you. So today is Wednesday, and recently what I've been trying to do every single Wednesday morning is go on a run. So I've woken up pretty early and I'm about to start this run, but I wanted to show you guys something that I've been doing pretty much every morning, and I've just really been enjoying it. So hopefully you guys like it. So this right here is the new flavor of G Fuel. It's the strawberry shortcake flavor. I think that it honestly is the best flavor that I've ever used, but what I've been doing that's different with this is I've actually been mixing it instead of with water with almond milk. This is the low calorie, this is the 30 calorie unsweetened almond milk. You honestly don't need sweetener because this right here is sweet enough, and I've just been putting it in one of these shaker bottles. It literally is by far the best G Fuel has ever tasted to me with the milk. It sounds weird, but seriously, give it a shot if you haven't tried it out. Obviously, I have a discount code in the description. It is so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up, and then we're gonna go on this run. We have made it to the beach. Hopefully this time nobody steals anything out of my car. That'll be good. We got 2 miles to do. Let's do it. Whew. All right, so I just finished that run. 17:02. So the last time you guys watched a video of me running, I got 17, I think it was 34. So that's a 32-second PR. The one thing that I've been getting a lot better at, for me at least, when I'm running, especially like the longer distances, I know 2 miles isn't super long, but for me it's pretty long, is just like the mental self-talk when you're running. Normally when I would get kind of tired, I would just slow down and be like, okay, slow down, and then catch your breath, and then you could start going faster, right? But instead, for some reason, I don't know, today it was like, when I was telling myself to slow down, instead of actually slowing down, I just kind of started speeding up and just being like, this is just you telling yourself that you're too tired to go faster when you actually can, and I was really was able to go faster. So that is really awesome, and it is absolutely beautiful here today. The sky looks amazing. And we are back home now. So now I wanted to talk about a topic that was actually brought to my attention by one of you guys on Twitter, and you guys kind of wanted me to share my opinion on this story. The story that was brought to my attention was about Amanda Roberts, or on Instagram, she has a relatively large following. It's Amanda's_muffin tops. So obviously I will link all her stuff down below if you want to check her out. But the story was all about how she's lost 150 pounds, right? She's done an amazing job, and she, with the weight loss, obviously she had loose skin, similar to me, right? And so she kind of just embraced the loose skin, and a lot of what her page was about was self-love, body positivity, just loving herself regardless of having loose skin, like not letting loose skin run her life. Now that's all fine and great, and obviously I totally relate to that. If you guys have been following for any amount of time, that's exactly what I preach as well. But she was actually recently on the show The Doctors, and they actually, I guess, surprised her with giving her the option of getting the loose skin, removal surgery. And she actually took them up on that offer, and she was really excited, I guess. And like, you should be. If it's something that you want to do, you should totally be excited about getting that surgery. So she went and she got the surgery, and then she started like posting the stuff on her Instagram, and she actually started getting a lot of hate from her former followers. I'm assuming former because they probably unfollowed her, but from her followers, saying that you were lying the whole time about being body positive. Like, you shouldn't have got the surgery because now you just proved that you didn't even love who you were, and you were basically making all of this up to gain followers and to gain attention, things like that. I think what a lot of people fail to realize, especially with the loose skin surgery, is one, and usually the main reason why a lot of people don't get it, that want to get it, is the price. Like, it is incredibly expensive, and I'm assuming that she didn't have just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to get the surgery and get rid of her loose skin. So if you're in that position, right, of having loose skin and maybe not being the happiest with it, but at the same time understanding you're not going to be able to get the surgery in a long time if you have to save up your own money, why would you not at least try in those years that you're living with loose skin to be as body positive and to be as happy with who you are as possible? Like, I don't think it's ingenuine at all to preach self-love when you're dealing with loose skin. And even if you're dealing with loose skin and in your head you know you want to get the surgery, there is nothing wrong with, I think, being body positive and telling other people that might have loose skin to be positive, you know, to be happy with your body and to be proud of yourself. Like, I don't think that's ingenuine. I don't think I don't see anything wrong with that. I just try and put myself in that position, which, I mean, I feel like very easily could happen, right? Like, if I were, because I've made so many videos about, I know, obviously, about my loose skin and about how I am fine with it and I have no issues with it. And then I can only imagine if for some reason, you know, someone offered me the surgery and I decided, you know what, like, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the surgery. It's been long enough. Like, I want to get it now. And then I can imagine how I would feel just starting to get attacked by people that are saying I've been fake this whole time, I've been lying this whole time, I'm a fraud. Like, the only reason I ever talked about my loose skin was so I could go on a show and they could pay for my loose skin surgery. I could only imagine how that would just tear me up inside. This is actually a quote from the article when she talks about hearing about getting the free surgery from the doctor. So she says, "I remember feeling relief and happiness because something that seemed like a far off dream was suddenly going to be reality. I also felt a bit of sadness because I had worked so hard to practice self-love with my loose skin." And then she goes on to say that self-love is such a personal journey. There shouldn't be any guidelines or criteria for self-love or body positivity other than that you are actively working to love yourself. I really couldn't agree with that more. I've even seen people get upset at others for just losing weight because they said they were positive of their body when they were obese or overweight, and the fact that they're even trying to lose weight shows that they're not, you know, they don't practice self-love, or they didn't actually love themselves when they were heavier. And I think it's just kind of ridiculous for other people to say what other people should feel about their body. Like, the fact that there's these followers that are following her and then that are telling her what she should do and telling her that she shouldn't get surgery because it makes them feel like she didn't love themselves. Like, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. So for me, honestly, like, I see nothing wrong with what she did. I think that is great that she's been able to get the surgery, especially if it was something that she wanted to do, and the fact that she was able to get it paid for, you know, by that TV show, The Doctors. I see absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm happy for her, and I'm super stoked that she was able to do that. But honestly, like, the reason that I wanted to bring this up is because I would love to hear what you guys think. Like, what are your thoughts on her, you know, being body positive but then getting the surgery? Does that change your perception of, was she really body positive, or do you just not care? Like, do you think she should just be able to live her life however she wants? Like, I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. Again, if you are interested in following Amanda, I will link her Instagram down in the description down below. I think that's where I'm going to end today's video, you guys. Again, seriously, please let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section down below. But again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.